Okay, and next we have Kevin Lee.
So I was hiding in my Trinity rental on Christmas Day, and I didn't want to go back to my parents because I guess my sisters were coming back with their 2 crazy kids. So I was just kind of hiding in there, and I was just kind of like in the zone, running my little. I'm trying to write an iPhone app for SEPTA, but apparently there's an iPhone app for SEPTA out already. But I'm not going to give up. The whole idea is you press a button and it tells you what's coming in your direction based on your location. It's a little harder to implement than it is to explain it. But I don't know. But I didn't want to go back because it was just a reminder of every time I go back of how much of a kid I still am. Because when I go back, I have a 5-year-old nephew and a 7-year-old nephew and a 3-year-old niece. And in recent memory, I was sitting at the table and they were feeding my nephews and my nieces, and there's this whole operation where they want something, and my mom was putting food in front of me too, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, am I still a 3-year-old? And I didn't say that, but my sister just looked at me. I mean, we just had this look like, you're the baby of the family. So I still am the baby of the family. I grew up the youngest of 3. And it's embarrassing to see how, firstborn my sister is, like she'll say, move. And that wasn't even her. That was her firstborn 3-year-old daughter telling me to move off the couch. I'm like, I don't know. I can't use being born last as an excuse, but I might say that I'm very happy that my sisters both married into very close-knit families, because both my sisters, they married into a Cuban family, an Indian family. And I never see my cousins or my nieces or nephews. Well, I do see my nieces and nephews, sorry. I get them confused. I once said, oh yeah, my cousin's 7 years old. I'm like, what? So now I know a niece and nephew is that family relation. But I'm very happy that my brother-in-law was good with computers, because now there's someone else my dad can ask about these silly computer questions. He actually married into the family to do technical support, which he didn't know at the time, but we were just commiserating when I came back, how he spent 4 hours trying to explain to my dad how to put DVDs onto YouTube, and I'm not even sure I put a DVD on YouTube, so it's just kind of painful, but he didn't know what he signed up for. I don't think he would have married my sister, maybe, if that was known. But my oldest sister she never really had a boyfriend, and then it all really quickly happened one Thanksgiving where she brought this guy home. He was very nice, and I remember this one scene where we're driving down the highway, 476, and he's driving his car, which had enough room for a baby seat, coincidentally, but I guess he had been planning ahead. And my sister just said, oh, Ray, your cheeks are dry, and she just pulls out her bag and she starts putting moisturizer on him when he's dry. And I've never seen this behavior with any of her previous boyfriends, so I'm thinking, this guy's different. And my hunch was right. I mean, she seriously had at least 30 ex-boyfriends, and she was only 4 years old. She's 40 now, so I think from starting at age 10, she probably had a boyfriend at least every year. But I think the thing with wanting to do this silly iPhone app is that all my friends, they're not just married, they don't have just one kid. I just got a text the other day that my friend Kevin had his 2nd son, and it's I just feel so far freaking behind. I talked to my friend Colin from high school, who's kind of in a similar position, and we're I don't know what at one point we got derailed off the family track. It's just, but I kind of feel I want to make some legacy, which is, at work, all the stuff I'm a programmer, all the stuff I propose gets shot down. So I think by making an iPhone app, I'll get shot down on my own merits. If no one if one person buys it who's not a family member, I think that's a start. But unfortunately, there's no way to tell. Actually, my sister did publish a book, and my mom bought 3 copies, and her Amazon rank shot up to I think 3,000 or something, which is a big deal, because if you look at Amazon ranks for books, like you can be like 1,875,000. So I've been tracking the Amazon rank, and I think that maybe there is a better writer in the family than me. Thank you.